Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for today's Red Sox 2003 season replay game. The Boston Red Sox at the Pittsburgh Pirates, a game that was originally played on June 4th, 2003. Let's load up the program, and I will share with you, obviously, the Red Sox sad state of affairs currently on Out of the Park Baseball, as they are in the midst of a losing streak in the last 10 games. They have gone 1-9. You'll see this in a second. Here we go. Let's load the game. And here it is. Let's go to standings and not only review the Red Sox situation, but everybody else. The Boston Red Sox, in the midst of a 8-game losing streak, are 1-9 in their last 10. The Yankees are 8-2 on a 3-game winning streak. They have gone from a couple of games back to 8 games ahead. The Yankees are 38-19 and lead the AL East over the Boston Red Sox, who have the Tampa Bay Devil Rays breathing down their back for second place. In the Central, the White Sox are half game ahead of Cleveland. In the AL West, the Seattle Mariners a game and a half ahead of Anaheim. They're in the midst of a 3-game winning streak, and they are 9-1 in their last 10 games. In the NL East, the Florida Marlins 8-2, winners of 7 straight, lead the Atlanta Braves by a game. In the Central Division, the Astros lead the Cubs by 3, and in the NL West, the San Francisco Giants 2 games up on the San Diego Padres. Well, let's see where the Red Sox look like and why are they losing. Who knows why they're losing, but they're losing. Their leading hitters, Nomar at 326, Todd Walker 309 batting second, Kevin Millar and Trot Nixon lead the team in home runs. They are not getting home runs from Manny Ramirez and Nomar Garciaparra, however. Manny's got 32 runs batted in. Stolen bases, Johnny Damon and Garciaparra tied with 6. ERA, of course, Pedro leading at 1.64 in 2003. He was at the height of his career. Mike Timlin, 335, is second in ERA. Wins, Burkett and Martinez tied at 7. Wakefield at 5. And surprisingly, Tim Wakefield has more strikeouts than Pedro Martinez. To me, that's surprising. Anyway, let's go play the game. We'll be in Pittsburgh. The Red Sox have an invalid secondary roster. I know what it is, so let me fix it here. Hold on one second. I got to get to their secondary roster. I have to add a player they just got in a trade. And it's Kim. Whoops. Let's get back to the transaction. What's going on here? Well, there must be another player in there. Let's find out why we can't play this game. They do this to me all the time. I have no idea why. 25-25. Okay, I hit that button. Freddie Sanchez. Okay. Sanchez is the guy. So let's go to Sanchez over here. And we'll add Sanchez to the secondary roster. There we go. We'll be playing the game now. Okay, here are the lineups to start today's game in Pittsburgh. Bill Miller at third base leading off. Todd Walker at second. Batting second, Nomar at shortstop. Batting third, Manny in left. Hitting fourth, David Ortiz at first base, hitting fifth. These are as-played lineups. He will eventually be the DH. Trot Nixon in right field. Sixth, Jason Varitek catching. That Snowflake says he's in a slump. Johnny Damon eighth in center field and hitting ninth and is Byung Kim. He's starting today's game. I have no idea why, but he's starting the game. Pretty funny because I have him down as the closer, but he must have started those first few games, so we'll find out what happens. Pittsburgh, Kenny Lofton in center leading off. Jack Wilson at short, batting second. Brian Giles in left field hitting third. Aramis Ramirez in a slump hitting fourth and playing third. Randall Simon at first base hitting fifth. Jason Kendall catching sixth. He's hot. Reggie Sanders is also hot in right field batting seventh. Abraham Nunez at second base hitting eighth. And Chris Benson, the pitcher, hitting ninth. Benson is 3-5 with a 4.50 ERA. Kim is 2-3 with a 5.72. Let's start the game. The field's all set up. Everything looks right. There we go. First batter is going to be Bill Miller. He's stepping in. I let the AI do the managing when I play out of the park. Is the pitch. Line drive, right center field. That ball is out of here. A home run off the first pitch of the game. And Chris Benson is tagged by Bill Miller. The Red Sox lead 1-0. Let's go right to the, replay and watch that one more time. There it is, right center field, second row. Todd Walker stepping in. Walker hitting .309 on the season. First year at second base for the Red Sox. The pitch. On the ground to second. Over to first for the out. Good throw there by Nunez. Batting number 3 is Nomar, 326, with only 3 home runs this year in 224 at-bats. Power way down for Nomar. The pitch. Line drive. Just at the second baseman. Shallow pop-up, actually. Looked like a line drive off the bat. 2 down. Red Sox lead 1-0. Manny Ramirez, 6 home runs, batting .290. Benson delivers, and he walks him, ball 4. Runner goes to first. We're here at PNC Park today. Let's see what the weather looks like. Partly cloudy, 68 degrees, wind out to right at 10 miles an hour. Benson facing David Ortiz, 273, 5 home runs on the season. Ground ball to second. Nunez to first for the out. Red Sox out of it. Score a run with a leadoff Bill Miller home run. We head to the bottom of the first. 1-0 Boston. Leading off, Kenny Lofton, followed by Wilson and Giles for Pittsburgh. No DH today as we are in a National League home park. The pitch, ground ball to second. Walker to first for the out. Byung Kim. Red Sox picked him up on a trade this past week. Wilson, the shortstop, hitting .292. Kim delivers. That's on the ground to Garcia Parra. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down for the Pirates. Bottom of the first. And Kim will face Brian Giles. Giles, 307 hitter, 5 home runs this season. Kim gets the sign, delivers. Ball's hit on the ground. Pass Walker into center field. Base hit. Pirates get their first hit of the game. And Aramis Ramirez, 6 home runs, 219 average, playing third base today for the Pirates. Kim checks the runner, delivers. And that ball's hit into center field. Base hit. Damon grabs it on a hop. Runner will be going to second. Bad throw as they threw home. Why would they throw home? They got him at second base. He's out. Let's read that again in a minute. Okay. Better yet. Sorry about that. Game log. Runner on second tries for third, safe. Throw by center field. Trailing runner was out. Okay, I got it right. Runner at second base was out. Here we go. Top of the second, 1-0 Boston. Benson facing Nixon. Veritek and Damon. Nixon hitting .297 on the season. Slow roller back to the mound. Benson, the first. They got him. Veritek, .275 hitter. Benson's got the sign. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive. Base hit over the third baseman's head in the left field. Veritek, despite his slump, is on first base. Johnny Damon, unusual position, batting eighth. Damon hitting .286, no home runs, 24 RBIs. The pitch to Damon, line drive, base hit in the right field. The runner is going to round second, head for third. No throw. Red Sox are set up with runners on first and third with 1 out here in the top of the second. The pitcher, Yun Kim. He will be the closer, but right now they're starting him for some reason. Will it bunt? Ball gets away from the catcher. The run scores. Charges a wild pitch to Benson. Veritek scores. Damon goes to second. Red Sox leading 2-0. Still 1 out. Runner on second for Kim. And they let him swing away. He hits it to right field, and the right fielder's under it for the out. 2 down. Damon at second. Bill Miller led off the game with his 5th home run of the season. Benson delivers. That's on the ground to second base. Toss to first. Inning over, but the Red Sox score another run. We head to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Boston. Kim on the mound after a average first inning, allowed a couple of hits, but was bailed out by a runner being tagged out at second. Delivers. Ball is out of, no, it's going to be caught in foul territory. Simon is out. Kendall's up. Kendall batting .325. Home run, 26 runs batted in. That flame that you see right there means he's hot. Kim checks the sign. Ground ball to second. Short throw to first for the out. 2 up, 2 down for Pittsburgh in the bottom of the second. Reggie Sanders is also hot. Sanders hitting .327 with 8 home runs on the season. Kim delivers. Sanders on the ground to third. He's up with it over to first base for the out. The inning is over as Bill Miller makes a nice throw. We head to the third, 2-0 Red Sox. I'm going to make an announcement at the end of this game about our next project. If you haven't seen it, it's been advertised on my Facebook page. If you haven't seen it, I'll tell you what it's all about. We are on June 4th here in this 2003 replay that we're doing here in the off season. We're going to speed this up, and in the next week, when you see us next time, we'll be in the middle to the end of August. Hopefully the Red Sox will be doing well and they'll be out of their losing streak. But I will tell you why we're going to do that. We'll visit that at the end of today's game as Benson faces Walker, Garcia-Parra, and Manny Ramirez. The pitch. He walks him, ball 4. Walker at first. Not a terribly fast runner. Good base runner, however. Nomar up. He swings and misses. He's out. Runner on first, Manny Ramirez walked his first time up. He hits the ball to second. It gets by him into center field. The runner's going to hold. And for the second inning in a row, the Red Sox have 2 runners on, 1 out. This time, David Ortiz steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. Benson delivers, swing and a miss. Clutch strikeout. He'll now have to face Trot Nixon, who's hitting .295 with 9 home runs on the season. The pitch. Line drive, base hit in the right field. Will there be a play at the plate? Here it comes. There's going to be a play at the plate. He slides. He's safe. The Red Sox lead 3-0 with a run in each inning. Jason Varitek now singled his last time up. Benson delivers. Takes ball 4. Bases are loaded for the Red Sox. And Johnny Damon, who singled to left field his first time up, gets a chance to put a little distance between the Red Sox and the Pirates. Benson's 2 2/3 innings, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs. They're all earned, struck out 2, but he's walked 3. He's got himself in trouble. Benson delivers. Ball gets away from the catcher again. Another run is going to score. It is a second wild pitch of the game and scores the 4th run. 2 of the Red Sox 4 runs have come on wild pitches. Chris Benson does not have his best control this evening. Johnny Damon up. 2 balls, no strikes. The delivery. Ball's hit to short. And it gets by the shortstop on a hop. Here's the play at the plate. He's safe. 2 more runs score. It's 6-0 Boston here. I don't know how much longer they're going to leave him in, but the Red Sox have scored 4 runs this inning. Benson still on the mound, 2 2/3 innings. 6 hits, 6 runs. Damon at first, after knocking in a couple of runs, facing the pitcher, Byung-Hun Kim. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The inning is over, but not before they score 4 more. Headed to the bottom of the 3rd, 6-0 Red Sox. Kim staked to a 6-run lead in his first appearance with the Red Sox since they obtained him in a trade. Will be facing Nunez, the pitcher Benson, and Kenny Lofton. Line drive, it's in the gap. It's going all the way to the wall. One hops the wall in the second base. He goes round second, heads for third, and he's going to slide in there with a leadoff triple. Nunez triples. Let's see that one again. Ball is tagged. One hops the wall. Damon's not the best arm in the world. Gets the ball in. There's Nunez going to third. He is safe. Craig Wilson, 258 hitter with 7 home runs, is pinch hitting for the pitcher. What a surprise. Kim delivers. Pops it up. Shallow right field. The right fielder's got it. Runner's going to score easily. It is now 6-1. Kenny Lofton, 264 hitter with 3 home runs this year. Nobody on, 1 out here. Bottom of the third. Kim delivers. That ball's in the center field for... He catches it diving. We're going to see another replay. Johnny Damon takes a single away from Kenny Lofton. Let's take another look. Here's the pitch. There's the line drive. And Damon, head first dive. He's got it. 2 away, nobody on. Wilson up. The shortstop is 0 for 1 today. Kim walks him on a 3-1 pitch. Wilson at first. Brian Giles, 1 for 1, 312 hitter. Singled his first time. And Kim has walked 2 in a row. Nothing like giving a guy a 6-run lead to walk 2 batters. Ramirez up. He got a hit his first time. Thrown out at second base. He's got the power. He could cut this lead in half. Kim delivers. Fly ball, center field. Damon's got it. Innings over. 1 run scored by Pittsburgh. Headed to the 4th. It's 6-1 Boston. Brian Meadows in to pitch for Pittsburgh. Will be facing the top of the order. Bill Miller, Walker, and Garcia-Parra. Miller home to lead off the game. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit hard to second. Over to first for the out. 1 down. Nunez played that one well. Todd Walker up. Walker 0 for 1 today. He swings and misses. The ball was a little bit inside. Couldn't lay off it. Nomar 0 for 2 today. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Going to be a 1-2-3 inning. There it is. Red Sox are shut out for the first inning today. We head to the bottom of the 4th. 6-1 Boston. Kim on the mound. 3 innings so far. 3 hits, a run. No strikeouts, 2 walks, facing Simon, Kendall, and Sanders. Ground ball, shortstop Garcia-Parra up with it. Crossed the diamond for the out, 1 down. Kendall 0 for 1. Kim delivers. That ball's on the ground, but it's in the center field for a base hit. 4th hit given up by Kim. Runner on first for Pittsburgh. Reggie Sanders 0 for 1 today. 325 on the season. Kim's got the sign. He delivers. Ground ball to Garcia-Parra. 2nd for 1. Over to first. A double play. The inning is over. The Red Sox head to the top of the 5th. 6-1 lead. Ramirez, Ortiz, and Nixon to face Brian Meadows. Had a perfect top of the 4th. Let's see how he does on the 5th. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to third. Ramirez to first for the out. 1 down. Meadows now to face Ortiz, who's 0 for 2 today. The delivery. Line drive to center field. That ball is over his head in center field. That ball is going to be thrown in, and Ortiz slides in the second with a double. First hit of the game for David Ortiz. First hit given up by Brian Meadows. Ortiz now in scoring position as Trot Nixon steps to the plate. Knocked to the runners last time up. 1 for 2. Meadows throws and walks him. 3-2 pitch. Runners on first and second. Red Sox seem to have runners on base the whole game. 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 1-4-0 for Pittsburgh. Ortiz at second. Nixon at first. Jason Varitek steps in, who's 1 for 1 today. Meadows delivers. He strikes him out. 2 down, 2 on. Johnny Damon, who's 2 for 2, speaking of twos, with 2 RBIs. Meadows gets the sign into the windup. He throws. He strikes him out. Damon goes down swinging. Halfway home here in Pittsburgh, it's 6-1 Boston. Byung-Hyun Kim, 4 innings, 4 hits, an earned run. Still no strikeouts, 2 walks. He will face the bottom part of Pittsburgh's order. Nunez, the pitcher, Meadows, then the top of the order, Kenny Lofton. Here's the pitch. Line drive, second base. He's got it for the out. Brian Meadows, first time up today. Kim strikes him out. Kenny Lofton, 0 for 2, steps in to the left-hand side. Kim's pitch, ground ball, past Miller in the left field for a base hit. Kim allowed his 5th hit. Got Lofton, a speedy runner at first. Jack Wilson up. Wilson 0 for 1 today. He struck him out. Kim retires aside. We go to the 6th, 6-1 Boston. Red Sox scored early and often. At the end of 2.5, it was 6-0. It's 6-1 here in the 6th. Meadows on the mound, 2 innings pitched. Allowed a hit, struck out 3, walked 1. Will face the pitcher Kim, top of the order, Miller and Walker. Kim on the ground to third. Ramirez across the diamond for the out, 1 down. Bill Miller 1 for 3 with a leadoff homer today. The delivery, line drive, center field. He's got it for the out. 2 up, 2 down for the Sox. Todd Walker 0 for 2. Meadows has the sign. Here's the pitch. Ground ball past the diving second baseman Nunez in the right field for a base hit. Red Sox get their 8th hit of the evening. And Nomar Garciaparra is yet to get a hit today. He's 0 for 3. His average down to 322. Meadows checks Walker. The pitch. Line drive, center field. He's got it for the out. Red Sox down without scoring a run. We head to the bottom of the 6th, 6-1 Boston. We'll be right back after this. Okay, after a sip of water, we're going to the bottom of the 6th. The heart of Pittsburgh's order, Giles, Ramirez, and Simon to face Byung-Hyun Kim. Kim's pitched 5 innings, 5 hits, a lot of run, struck out 2, and walked 2. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball to first. It gets by Ortiz into right field for a base hit. Giles at first, second hit of the game. He will be facing Ramirez, who's 1 for 2 today. That ball's hit into right field towards the line, but it's caught by Trot Nixon for the out. Randall Simon up, Simon 0 for 2, a 267 hitter. Pretty good power, 6 home runs. Runner on first, the pitch. Line drive deep into center field. That ball is caught by Damon. 2 down, runner still at first is Giles, and Rudy Cianez comes in to relieve Kim. Checking the box score. Kim pitched 5 and a that was Cianez who just pitched. He already came in. I didn't even notice. Kim pitched 5 1/3, 6 hits, allowed a run, struck out, and walked 2 apiece. Cianez facing his second batter, Jason Kendall. Line drive in the left. That's going to drop in. It's going to go to the wall. That should score a runner here with 2 away. It does, and there's going to be a double. Kendall doubles. Sanders stepping in up to the plate. Runner on second. 6-2 Boston. Sanders gets the sign, delivers, and he walks him. Nothing's easy for this Red Sox team who's in the midst of an 8-game losing streak. Cianez facing Abraham Nunez. He walks 2 in a row. This is when I wish I was the manager instead of the AI. We have a pinch hitter, Reboulet, coming up. Reboulet this season is hitting 192 with a home run. 5 hits and 26 at-bats. He's got the bases loaded, can do some damage. Here's the pitch by Cianez. Ground ball. Line drive, right at the shortstop. He's got it to end the inning. The Red Sox get out of it with only allowing a run. And at the end of 6, it's 6-2 Boston. Red Sox were lucky there. That was almost a hit. Would have been 6-4, and it would have been a new ball game. Julian Tavares, who will pitch eventually for the Red Sox in the next few years, he comes in to pitch for Pittsburgh. 1-1 record. 2.29 ERA, facing the heart of the Red Sox order, Ramirez, Ortiz, and Nixon. He's got the sign. He delivers. Ramirez, slow roller to first. Giles up with it, steps on the bag. 1 down, not Giles, Simon. Giles sometimes plays first base. He's in left field today. Tavares facing David Ortiz is 1-3. He doubled his last time up. Ball's hit in a line. That one's all the way to the wall. This looks like a second double for Ortiz. Here comes the throw. Ortiz is standing on second base by the time the ball gets there, and the Red Sox have 1 out, runner on second. For Trot Nixon, who's 1 for 2. He's knocked in a run today. Tavares checks the runner, delivers, check swing, but it's called strike 3. He went around on it even though he checked his swing. Jason Varitek 1 for 2. Ortiz at second, 2 away. Tavares delivers. Ground ball right to second. He's got it, throws to first. The inning is over. We're going to head to the bottom of the 7th here in Pittsburgh. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. 2-7-0 for the Pirates. Rudy CNS still on the mound to face the top of Pittsburgh's order, Lofton, Wilson, and Giles. Lofton with a line drive in the left field, base hit. Rudy Sanchez has not pitched well this season. 20 innings pitched, allowed 21 hits. ERA of 7.62. He's walked twice as many batters as he's struck out. Struck out 14. He's walked 30. He's walked 2 today. Wilson stepping in. Lofton the threat to steal at first. Here's the pitch. And he walks his third batter of the day. Casey Fossum is replacing Sanchez. Fossum 2-5 on the season, 55 innings pitched. An 8.3 ERA. He's not much better, but he is the lefty to face Brian Giles. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Pittsburgh threatening. Fossum has the sign. The delivery. Giles in the right field. That's going to be a base hit. The run will score. The throw does come to the plate, but he's safe. Runners at first and second. 6-3 Red Sox, as the Red Sox have their lead cut in half. Red Sox on an 8-game losing streak looked like they were on their way to breaking it after 4 innings, 6-1. But right now, Pittsburgh threatening. Aramis Ramirez up. Fossum delivers. There goes the runner to third. He's safe. Third stolen base for Wilson. Runners on first and third. Nobody out. Deep in the left field. It's out of here. A home run, and this ball game is tied at 6. That ball traveled 425 feet. That was really hit. We're going to watch that again. Fossum's delivery. That ball was hit on a line. There it is. The Red Sox bullpen shows you why they're in the midst of an 8-game losing streak. This game is all tied. Fossum to face Randall Simon. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Ground ball to Ortiz. He's going to take it to the bag. 1 away. Fossum to face Kendall, 2 for 3 today. That ball on the ground into center field, base hit. 11th hit of the evening for Pittsburgh. Fossum now facing Reggie Sanders, runner on first. 1 away. That ball's into center field. Damon dives. No, doesn't have to dive. He gets it standing up. Looked like he was going to dive. 2 away. Kendall still at first. Nunez up. Nunez 1 for 2. Fossum delivers. That ball's deep in the left field. This one is going to be out of here. Second home run of the evening. 6 runs in the bottom of the 7th for Pittsburgh. They take an 8-6 lead as Casey Fossum coughs up the Red Sox lead, and the Red Sox look like they're going down for the 9th straight time this season. They're going to leave Fossum in. I don't know why. We have a pinch hitter up. I can't pronounce the name, so we'll just pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The inning is over, but not before Pittsburgh scores 6 times, taking an 8-6 lead, heading to the top of the 8th inning. Nelson Figueroa is coming on. 1 win, 4 losses on the season, 7.52 ERA. He'll be facing Damon, a pinch hitter for Fossum, and Bill Miller. Red Sox need a couple of runs. Here's the pitch. Damon pops it up in a foul territory. Simon's got it for the out. Kevin Millar stepping in to pinch hit. Millar batting .312 this season with 9 home runs. Line drive to right field, but the right fielder puts it away for the out. Sanders throws it back in. It is 2 quick outs for the Red Sox in the 8th as Bill Miller, who led off with a home run, seems like a long time ago. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Sox go down in order. Head to the bottom of the 8th, 8-6 Pittsburgh. Brandon Lyon on the mound for the Red Sox, facing the top of the order, Lofton, Wilson, and Giles. This is who did all the damage in the last inning. He walks him. Threat to steal is Lofton on first, Wilson up. He walks him too. Red Sox are in some big trouble. Their pitching staff stinks, if you ask me. Okay, here we go. The pitch to Giles to center field. He's got it for the out. Runner's going to third. The throw, he's going to be safe. Giles advances the runner. It's runners on first and third, 1 away for Ramirez. 2 for 4 today. Lyon delivers ground ball into center field. 9th run for Pittsburgh. Red Sox bullpen can't do anything today. Simon up facing Brandon Lyon. That's in the center field. Will this score another run? It looks like it. The throw's home, but it's too late. 10-6. Brandon Lyon's still on the mound. He's probably going to stay there a while. Hopefully he'll be able to get somebody out. Runners on first and second for Jason Kendall. 1 away. Ground ball to Garciaparra. Goes to first. That's all they're going to get. Runners advance to second and third, but there's 2 outs now. Lyon to face Reggie Sanders. Sanders 0 for 3 today. One of the rare batters without one of the 14 Pittsburgh hits. Fly to center. Damon under it. He's got it. Mercifully, the inning's over, but not before they get another couple of runs. 10-6 Pirates as we head to the 9th. Figueroa to face Walker, Garciaparra, and Ramirez as the Red Sox looking to lose their 9th in a row. Their first batter walks. Figueroa facing Garciaparra. You really don't want to walk players with a 4-run lead in the 9th inning. Here's the pitch. Garciaparra, line drive. That ball's in the right field for a base hit. Red Sox have the first 2 runners on. In my greatest enthusiasm, I'm going to say the Red Sox have the tying run in the on-deck circle. Pretty funny if you ask me. Manny up. Manny 1 for 3, runners on first and second. Williams in to pitch for Pittsburgh. Williams gets his sign, delivers to Ramirez. Ramirez line drive in the left field, and there's another Red Sox hit. Red Sox are going to hold the runner at third. The bases are loaded. Mike Williams is 0 for 3 this season, a 5.25 ERA. He's walked twice as many as he's struck out also. I don't know about these bullpens on these 2 teams. David Ortiz up, represents the tying run. Red Sox don't know it yet, but in the because this is the 2003 edition of the Red Sox, but David Ortiz will become the greatest clutch hitter in the history of the team. They could certainly use a clutch home run now as Williams gets the sign and delivers. Ortiz walks, and it is now 10-7. Tying run on first. Here we go. Do not walk players with a lead in the ninth inning. Trot Nixon up. Williams gets the sign, delivers. Nixon into center field. That ball is over the center fielder's head. That's going to score a couple of runs. No, it's going to score one run. Red Sox have runners on second and third. Still nobody out at the top of the ninth inning. It did score two runs. It is 10-9, Pittsburgh. However, the Red Sox have the tying run at third, the go-ahead run on second. Jason Varitek, who's 1 for 3 up. Neither one of these two teams are pitching very well tonight. Mike Williams, will he stay in to face Varitek? I think so. Infield in, the pitch. He struck him out. Clutch strikeout for Williams. Johnny Damon up. One away for the Red Sox. Infield still in. Williams throws. There's a line drive. Center field. He's going to get it. Will the run try to score? Here comes the throw. Here comes the runner. He's going to be safe. This game is tied at 10. The Red Sox do the unthinkable and score 4 runs in the top of the ninth inning to tie the game. Williams to face Damian Jackson. Jackson, the pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Williams delivers. Line drive into right field. Base hit. That's down the line. Rounding third and scoring is the Red Sox. And there you go. They take an 11-10 lead in the ninth inning. I don't know who's going to finish the game for them. But Johnny Damon scores on a Jackson double. And the Red Sox lead 11-10. This game is a wild one. Solomon Torres comes in. He's a 5.4 record on the season, 2.80 ERA. Bill Miller, the top of the order. Can't believe what we witnessed today. Torres gets the signal sign and throws. That ball's on the ground to second. Throws to first for the out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Red Sox miraculously score 5 runs in the top of the ninth and lead the Pirates 11-10. Alan Embry in for the Red Sox. Embry 1-1 with a 2.81 ERA will face Nunez, a pinch hitter, and Kenny Lofton. Well, without any further ado, let's see what happens. Embry gets the sign, the delivery. That ball's on the ground to Garciaparra across the diamond for the out. One down here in Pittsburgh in the bottom of the ninth. Tyke Redmond up. 5 hits and 9 at-bats for the season with 5 RBIs. That's pretty impressive. He is a lefty facing Alan Embry, though. Let's see what happens. Embry delivers. That ball's hit slowly to second. It's going to be an infield hit. Tying run on first, Tyke Redmond. Kenny Lofton up. Another lefty against the lefty. Embry delivers. That's going to be a pop-up in the infield. Garciaparra's got it. There, 2 down. Tying run still on first for Pittsburgh. Jack Wilson 0 for 2 today. 2.89 on the season. Embry rubs the ball up. Looks in it for the sign and delivers. He walks him. He wanted to get to the left-handed Giles. I don't know why he'd put the tying run at second, but he did. Not much to say here. Giles up. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Embry delivers. Giles in the left field. In comes Ramirez. He's got it. The ball game is over. The Red Sox win and break their 8-game losing streak. 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors for Boston. 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors for Pittsburgh. Unbelievable. Well, let's see what the AI gives us for write-up, and then we'll go on to tell you the story about what we're going to be doing here shortly. beginning in the spring, April of 2026. Red Sox rally to nose past Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Pirates could not turn a fine performance from third baseman Aramis Ramirez into a win. Instead, the Boston Red Sox prevailed 11-10. Ramirez went 3 for 5 with a home run and 2 singles. He drove in 4 runs and scored once to defeat mates Pittsburgh 24-32. Boston used a timely hit from Damian Jackson to get the win. The pinch hitter stroked a run-scoring double in the top of the ninth to put the Red Sox ahead 11-10. It was his only hit in one at-bat, but it made an impact. Pittsburgh manager Lloyd McClendon said he was disappointed with the loss. Whenever you score in double digits, you expect to win the game. Well, the Red Sox break a 8-game losing streak. For Pittsburgh, Giles went 3 for 5, Ramirez 3 for 5, Kendall 3 for 5, 2 for 4 was Nunez, and 2 for 5 was Lofton. For the Red Sox, Miller led off with a home run, but that's his only hit of the day. Manny Ramirez 2 for 4, Ortiz 2 for 4, Nixon 2 for 4, and Johnny Damon 2 for 4. Damon with 3 RBIs. Pitching lines. There are a lot of pitchers in this game. Everybody pitched for Pittsburgh, and Williams got the loss. He's 0-4. For the Red Sox, Kim started out. It was a good start, 5 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, but he did not get the win since Cianez and Fossum and Brandon Lyon gave up 8 runs to Pittsburgh. Alan Embry came in for his second save of the season, and he pitched a scoreless 9th inning. Well, that's it from Pittsburgh. Let's leave the game, play the rest of the day out, see what the schedule has to offer. Here we go. Play game versus there. How do you like that? There's a second game. There was a doubleheader today. Did not know that. I did not know that. Let's take a look. We'll sim that one. It's a doubleheader. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this. We are going to sim to the 5th of June, get everything done at the same time, see if the Red Sox continue their winning streak. The Red Sox scored 23 runs. That would have been an interesting game to watch. But I wouldn't have had time to do it. Red Sox win 23-3. Let's look what that looks like. They scored 11 runs in the 9th inning. Let's see if the AI even replaced the pitcher. Well, yeah, the AI replaced the pitcher. Derek Lowe win his 3rd game of the season. He's 3-3. For the Red Sox, Miller went 5 for 7, 4 RBIs. Garcia-Parra 3 for 6, 5 RBIs. 4 RBIs for Miller. 6 RBIs for Manny Ramirez, 3 for 7. Those are the highlights. Well, here, let me read it. It's worth a minute to read. We've got a little time. We got less than an hour here on the broadcast. Miller went 5 for 7 against the Pirates. It was a good day for Boston and PNC Park as they clipped the Pittsburgh Pirates 23-3. It was a tremendous day for Bill Miller, who was on a hitting barrage at the plate, finishing 5 for 7. I don't know what to call that, the Boston third baseman told reporters after his big performance. I'm not dialed in or in a zone. I just try to keep it simple. Basically, the pitcher throws the ball. I try to pick up the spin, then I hit it. Today, picked up the spin pretty well. Bill Miller flied out in the first, doubled in the third, grounded out in the fourth, hit a 2-run single in the 6th, solo shot off Solomon Torres in the 7th, single in the 9th. There you go. That's what he did. Let me see. We got many home runs. Millar hit his 10th. Miller hit his 6th. Trot Nixon hit 2 home runs. His 11th. Nomar Garcia his fourth. Lots of home runs for the Red Sox. Wilson hit his fifth for Pittsburgh. Okay, that's the end of the 4th of June. Let's just quickly look at the standings, and then we'll go on to what I want to tell you. We'll end the broadcast. Yankees are still 7-3. They lost on the 4th. The Red Sox won both games of the doubleheader, ending their 8-game losing streak, picking up a game and a half on the Yankees. They're now only 6.5 back at 31-26. Yankees are 38-20. White Sox a game and a half ahead of Cleveland. Mariners a game and a half ahead of the Angels. Everybody there won except Cleveland lost, and they lost a game in the standings. Braves tied the Marlins, who lost. They're both tied in the NL East. The Cubs lost, fall to 4 games behind Houston in the Central, and San Francisco lost. They are 1 game ahead of the Padres. Well, there you go. Let me do a couple of things I always do here. One of the things I do is back up the current game. That takes a minute. Then I'll close it, and we'll take a look and see what we're going to do next week. Next week's broadcast will be from a game in August. I need to speed up this replay. I need to finish it by April 1st. And I'll tell you why I'm going to finish it by April 1st right now. As I close this up, I'm going to put something on the screen if you haven't seen it yet. You're going to see it now. We have announced the Boston Red Sox historical tournament. There it is there. The 1901-2025 Boston Red Sox historical tournament is going to begin in April 2026 and end in October. We will play the games on YouTube and Facebook. We will update the games on Facebook if you want to see them. This is what we're doing. We'll open this up so you can read it. Sports Replays announces the 1901-2025 Boston Red Sox Historical Tournament, inspired by Mike Silver's Big Beautiful Baseball Bash and his innovative concept. A tournament is designed to celebrate every team in Major League history. Sports Replays is proud to announce its own ambitious historical simulation project, the 1901-2025 Boston Red Sox Historical Replay, beginning in April 2026 and running through October 2026. This 7-month event will determine which Red Sox season stands as the greatest in franchise history. The tournament's format, every single Red Sox and Americans, which were the team of the Red Sox before the Red Sox, from 1901 through 2025, there's 125 teams in the tournament. They've been seeded according to their winning percentages. The legendary 1912 Red Sox enter as the number 1 seed with their record, number 1 overall winning percentage. The 2 lowest ranked teams, 1932 and 1926, will meet in a best-of-7 playoff series to determine the final entrant into the tournament bracket, because there has to be an even number. The number's 124. They will play in. All rounds will be the best-of-7 series. The higher seed in each 7-game series will be the home team. From the dead ball era to modern game, every era of Red Sox baseball will collide in one definitive bracket. A century of Red Sox history competing head-to-head, the tournament will feature early dynasty teams from the 1910s, the great post-war clubs, the Impossible Dream season, and the long-awaited championship teams and the powerhouse squads of the 21st century. Each team will advance or fall in pursuit of one title, the greatest Red Sox team of all time. How to follow it? I will be doing 3 series a week on YouTube. I will be posting the results on my Facebook page so you can follow along that way. It should be fun. I want to thank everybody for coming in today and watching today's broadcast. Remember, next week's broadcast will be a game from August, so I can wrap up this season by April and get this tournament going. I do have information about the tournament on my Facebook page if you'd like to check it out. Anyway, thank you everybody for stopping in for today's broadcast. And we will catch you next Wednesday. Have a nice evening, everybody.